have that main character movie feeling vibes when it comes to your vlogs, and you really want to get the aesthetics up, but also be super engaging for the audience. So that's exactly what I'm going to show you inside of this video. And this is the third part of a 3-part series I have here on my channel, where I show you exactly how to effortlessly elevate your vlogs, because I've already posted 100 vlogs on my social media before, and a lot of them got thousands of views, hundreds of thousands of views, and some of them flopped. So I'm going to show you exactly here today how you can elevate your vlogs very effortlessly to give that main character movie feel to your vlogs. But before we get into the sauce, just in case you're new here, hey, I'm Olivia Appleberry, and I make content here to help women tap into their feminine power of creativity so that they can impact others while also attract massive opportunities and abundance for themselves. So if that seems right up your alley, make sure to subscribe, like, turn on your post notifications on, because I will be posting videos like this every single day on this channel. So let's get into how you can make your vlogs have that main character movie-like energy and keep the aesthetics attractive and on point. So the first things first is pretty simple, and that is changing your angles when it comes to one clip. So for example, if you're making a coffee, right, in order to make the shot more dynamic, you can do an over the shoulder shot, you can do an under shot, you can do a face on shot, you can do a side shot where it shows your whole body and the coffee station. There are different shots you can do to make it more dynamic and also keep the viewer more engaged. I literally asked ChatGPT, give me some angles that I can do to make my vlogs more dynamic, and there's a first person POV shot. Some people have cameras that they put on their shirts, and you can literally see them make the coffee just like you're basically their eye point of view. And then there's first person point of view, there's over the shoulder, there's low angle, there's high angle, there's close up, there's tracking shot, there is a slow motion dramatic and aesthetic shot, there's a overhead flat lay. People like to put their freaking cameras on the ceiling and it's like literally an overlay. Those are really great dynamic shots. There's a mirror shot where you can be in the mirror, maybe you're doing your makeup or your skincare. That's a very dynamic shot. Maybe even do a time lapse. That is also another dynamic shot. So there's a lot of ways that you can go ahead and elevate your vlogs and make it more dynamic simply by changing your shot. And you can be doing the same thing within the shot, but just having different angles. So when you go into editing, so it can kind of seem like you're there with the person, but also this is really good to pair with like some music. And as the angles change, the beat of the drop can also change. And what I see is that these do really well because it's just very satisfying. It's very seamless. And again, it gives you that main character movie-like feel without really doing too much, because you only have to just change the camera angle, and you can simply just use a tripod. And I know there's like special like attachments that you can put on glass and windows and ceilings if you want to. So you can definitely look into getting new tripods or stands to make these dynamic shots happen. And another thing, which seems kind of obvious, but I want to give you some pointers here, is to improve your camera quality. Now there's some people that use your iPhone, and you can very much use the iPhone. Like the iPhone has like some of the best quality and has the same quality as some cameras nowadays. So you can definitely use your iPhone, but if you really want to elevate it to that next level and really give it that movie feel, you can use amazing cameras. Personally for me, I love the Sony ZV-1 or the Sony ZV-2. I actually had that camera, but then I lost it. I didn't lose it. I left it in an Airbnb in Cape Town. So when I go back to Cape Town, I'm looking forward to picking it up again. And if not, I'm just gonna get a new one. But that one was really good when it came to vlogging. Not only is it compact, but the quality is really good, and it gives you that movie-like feel without it being such a huge, massive camera. And also it has a really good depth of field, meaning that, hey, if I have this water bottle here and I bring it close, like you see how I'm blurry, that is really good like depth of field. And that's kind of what movies are like, right? It's not everything's gonna be clear behind you, but it's really gonna focus on the things that are really like in the foreground, but it's going to make everything kind of blurry. And that's what elevates it and gives it that kind of that main character energy when it comes to the vlogs. So Sony has really good cameras when it comes to elevating your camera quality and your studio quality. So that's what I would recommend for you. Obviously there's other cameras out there, but I am just talking about what I know. Also right now I'm filming on the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 creator combo, and I would recommend that too. The quality is really good here in this camera right here, and under really good lighting, it's even better. So I would definitely recommend this camera if you're starting on YouTube in general. But guys, please do not make a camera stop your YouTube journey or start your content creation journey. Like, I know I'm saying all of this, but you need to post first, and then once you kind of get the hang of it and you have proven to yourself that you're going to post consistently, that's when I would invest in a camera. Other than that, I would not invest in it if you haven't posted yet and you think that's the one thing that's going to have you posting on Instagram or YouTube or TikTok. It's not, I promise you that. I've bought a camera and it didn't really do anything. I didn't make a YouTube video, even though that was the one goal I had behind getting a camera. So I would say the main thing is taking action, but also once you do get that next elevated tool that's gonna elevate your content, then you know how to take advantage of it and you trust yourself enough to be like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use this and use it to its fullest potential. Oh my gosh, this is another one of my favorite features that I love when people do this. And that third one is add sound effects. So for example, I don't know if you've ever seen a vlog like this or on TikTok or Instagram or anything like that, but like when people are pouring their coffee, they like download on YouTube or they just download from a library basically of somebody pouring something, and they use that sound effect on top of their video so it looks like you're literally in there with you and you're hearing the same sounds as them. That's what I tend to see what really helps elevate your vlogs, is that you want to add elements that make it seem like you're actually there, right? And I think that is why a lot of people like the raw and the real content, but also love the high production ones, because it is like a movie. It is really giving main character energy. And like, for example, if it's raining, you can put rain sounds in your video so that it seems like you're actually there. For example, if you turn on the fireplace, you can put on a sound effect of the fire crackling, right? The crackling of the wood. When you turn on the stove, whether there's like that stove sound, a lot of people like either get really close to the stove so they can actually collect the sound, or they actually get a sound from like YouTube or something like that, and then they implement it into their videos. This is what they do in movie production, guys. They don't use the sound inside the film. Most times they do not. They actually get sound effects and get people to create the sound effects so that they can put it into the film. That's what Marvel does. That's what all these big movie production does. So that is something that you can start implementing. A lot of people like adding pops, and I've seen a lot of skincare girls and self-care girls, when they're adding the creams on their face, it's like a cream sound, and I think it's so satisfying. A lot of people love ASMR, so adding this element is really, really, really a great thing to do. So if you get anything from kind of how you can elevate your vlogs, I would say add more of is it the 5 senses? I think it's the 5 senses. The 5 senses, like I don't think you can add yet, like sense and stuff like that, but if you can do like people to hear things more or see things more or kind of feel things more, whether that's through emotion, or you can show the texture of things and that kind of gives like the illusion of them touching it, like all of that stuff is going to be amazing to elevate your video. So those are basically the basic things. I hope you guys enjoyed this 3-part series. Again, if you haven't watched the part 1 and the part 2, I highly recommend that you watch them. So I'm going to go ahead and put the playlist right here so you can just go ahead and tap and watch them. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you got value from this. And guys, go ahead and go out there, make more vlogs. I swear it's going to give you a lot of engagement, but also create a really amazing community of people that resonate with you and really vibe with you. Because again, your vibe attracts your tribe, and a vlog helps you display your vibe truly very well. I hope you guys got value from this. Go ahead and implement it, but also don't let these steps stop you from creating a vlog. In the part 1 of this series, I talked about exactly how you can easily post vlogs, even if you have no time, even if you have no camera equipment, even if you have none of the stuff I talked about in this video. So make sure to tap into that. And I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on post notifications, because I will be posting videos every single day on this channel. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.